Do you remember this? If you haven't seen my last video, you should really watch that video. I link it. Hello! In this video I will make a really delicious chocolate ice cream. And I don't know if it will be delicious because I have a new ingredients here. So this is the juice of durian skin I made in my last video. You don't have to use this in my recipe today if you don't have this. I mean, not so many people have this at home. So you can use maybe young Thai coconut or a piece of avocado or something like that. But I really want to try to make a recipe with this. It's so cool and it's something new for me. And I think it will be very delicious, but I don't know. So let's see. So I will start to make the ice cream. So in this recipe I will use frozen bananas as a base, but first I will make a little cream, like a chocolate cream, so I have the great base at first and then I will add the bananas. So this machine is clean. I mean, I made raw energy bars before, so it's just dried seeds and nuts and fruits like dates. So that's why it looks a bit sticky. So I don't have to dish it in between, I think. This is actually very good when you make something raw food that haven't liquid in it. You don't have to dish it right away. You can just make other foods after, and that will clean it a little bit and it will be easier to dish afterwards. So I will have this durian. Yeah, it's like a durian cream as a base. But if you don't have it, use young coconut will be a great substitute, or maybe a piece of avocado or something like that, or maybe just a banana. But I have found out that if you use cacao needs a little bit of something fat to just bloom even more. That's just something you have to keep in mind. And but I mean, fat-free dishes with cacao is also very delicious, but when you combine cacao with something that have a little bit of fat, it just tastes so much more. So I will just pour this in my food processor, this slimy stuff. So here we go. It's very good. And then I have soaked raisins. You can use dates instead if you want. Dates is just classic. I mean, dates is a great sweetener and it just stays sweet. But raisins have a little bit more of a fresh taste. So I think that is very good together with durian and together with bananas too. So I love the fresh taste of raisins, and it's very good to cacao too. So you can use dates if you want, but I prefer raisins in this recipe. I think I haven't tried that before, so I think it's very good together with the durian, just to make it a bit more fresh. I mean, I use so much dates in my recipes, and it's fun to just play around and make different flavors and combinations. So then we have cacao powder. Of course, you can just have carob in here if you want, but today it's a party. It's a party day. I use cacao. Cacao and carob is not the same thing, but it's actually very good to combine them. So because these two flavors taste very good together. So if you mix carob and cacao, it's just perfect. Carob also adds a bit more sweetener to it, and of course, I mean, vanilla. I love vanilla in ice creams and in chocolate recipes. It really brings cacao out a bit more, so it's very good for that. The same with a pinch of salt. Just a little pinch of it. So I don't use so much salt in my recipes, but in some desserts it can really bloom out. As I said, it's a party day today. Also a tiny bit of cinnamon. Not so it tastes like cinnamony. Cinnamony, do you say that? Not so it tastes like cinnamon. Just a little pinch. I don't know what happened, but it's happened a lot when I put a little bit of cinnamon in here. I know that for sure, because I have made so much chocolate things, and just cinnamon, vanilla, and a little bit of salt. When I use cacao, it's just wow, it brings out the flavor so much. So now I will process this until it comes like a cream, and if it's too thick, just use some raisins water or coconut water. So here we have it. I put in my bananas now and I will mix it again. And this sauce, it should be very concentrated because you put in the bananas that make it less concentrated. So this sauce should be very concentrated in chocolate flavor. And also some sweetness if you try it. And only use very ripe bananas in this recipe, frozen. So now let's blend again. Sometimes you need to stop and push down from the sides, and then you can go again. So when it's creamy and smooth like this, you know it's just perfect. Oh my god, this texture, I have to try it. Wow, just look at this. Wow, I really have to try it now. So, are you ready for the taste test? I am. Wow, this is just fantastic. You have to try it. Wow, I really love the raisins in there. It actually makes it so fresh and another dimension of flavor. This is so cool. And the durian, oh my god, you just see the texture of the ice cream. It's just incredible. And I can just feel a little pinch of the taste too. And this is so cool. You have to try. Just like this video, subscribe and try. Yes. See you next time. Bye.